What is up? Welcome back to the channel. We got some unique conditions out here today, and I just wanted to get outdoors, make a little video, and test out some new gear. I have a new drone. It's the DJI Mini 2. It's kind of like a backup drone, which sounds kind of snobby to have too. My thing is, I do a lot of stuff outside. I don't want to pack a really nice drone into the backcountry. That's my excuse for having it. Not that I need an excuse, because I do like having drones. That's what I got. It looks like an apocalypse out here. Can you see that? We've got this smoke that's just rolled into Spokane right now. We got our first rainy day in a long time yesterday, but the smoke seems to have gotten worse today. It kind of feels a little bit like sitting next to a campfire, but for now, we're gonna roll with it. I got videos to make, things to do. I've had enough time I've spent inside, so I just want to enjoy summer, soak it up a little bit, bring you all along, shoot some B-roll, talk about some new gear, and just make a day of it. Look at that back there. It looks like a freaking apocalypse. I have a hard time sitting inside not doing anything. If you haven't yet, this is the DJI Mini 2. Just a little baby drone. Look at this. It is smaller than my hand. I'm not gonna do the whole product reveal thing. This has been out for a while, but let's talk first impressions. Size, tiny. Literally fits in my hand. Less than 250 grams, which means it's under like that threshold for a lot of regulations, or a lot of the rules come into play. It's cool to have something that's underneath that size. It's cool to be able to pack something away this size. Let's hop in, check out a little footage. What'd you think about that? I'm kind of at this stage now where I'm less of a video quality snob and more trying to develop how I go about telling a story. In the beginning, I always thought I needed more cameras, better lenses. Now I have the cameras, I have the gear, I have all the things I'd hope to have, except maybe a cinema camera. No, I don't need that. I'm really just in a stage right now where I just want the tools that are gonna help me tell stories, have fun, create some entertainment, create some cinematic B-roll type stuff, and just having a drone in the kit is like, I don't know, been a drone man since day one. So let me give you my quick spiel on drones. I think that a lot of us think we want a drone, and it's kind of hard to pull the trigger on one because it seems like a vanity thing, right? Like, who really needs to fly one of these? Honestly, who does? Fortunately, pulled the trigger a couple years back, and it is absolutely one of my favorite points of view. It's just different. Maybe I could have been a helicopter pilot in another career. I really enjoy getting up above, seeing what's below, offering that unique perspective. I'm really glad I bought a drone. If you're on the edge, I thought I would throw that in. It's person to person. Is it gonna help you tell your story? I don't know. Glad I bought this. I know it'll be useful. I don't wanna pack around a full-size drone. Also a drone that I'm worried about something happening to. Yes, I don't wanna ruin this. If something happened to this, it would be less obtrusive than if something happened to my big drone. I did make a video about that. I'll link it up here if you wanna check it out. I have the Air 2S as well. That's like my big, wanna get the best quality kind of drone. And this, I think this is just gonna be part of my vlog kit. this, my Sony a7C, my 16-35 lens, a small tripod, and I can just throw that thing in a small kit and go make stuff. That's really exciting to me to be able to do that. Especially in these last couple months, I've really hit this stage where I want to do more with less things. Like taking one camera, one lens, maybe one little baby drone out and just making things. Telling stories, having fun, kicking it. I hope you feel that. Let's hop back on the board, wheel around a little bit, maybe talk about this footage after the fact, and yeah. The light's starting to get pretty dark, so this is the low light lens. I haven't used it as much as I wanted to, so maybe I'll shoot a couple photos along the way as well. Do some low light stuff, check out the footage back at the crib, and see what we think. Welcome back to the lab. Let's talk about that. DJI Mini 2. What'd you think? I think it's going to serve my purpose. So the day I tested it on was like really high dynamic range with all that smoke in the air. So we don't really get to see what it's going to perform like under harsh light, but I got the ND filters for that. I think ND filters are a must if you're trying to control your exposure, get great footage. I think the footage was pretty darn good for what I paid for it and what my expectations were. The colors straight out of camera were more contrast than what I'm used to, and that's okay. You just grade it to the best of it is. I think it serves its ability as just a small pocket-sized little drone that I'm pretty excited to use. Just stuff in my backpack, stuff in my pocket, and take it out and just make things. I'm excited to make things. I want to keep it simple. I don't want to make it any more complicated than it needs to be. And I'm excited to just make that part of my vlog kit. Grab the camera, grab the drone, go make stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Give the video a thumbs up. That stuff legitimately helps. And I will catch y'all back here for the next one.
Scared to dream. Saw the light and it gave me a vision.